What did you find out about your mom that made you run away from your family? I walked into the living room to find my mother surrounded by 40 years of family photos, carefully cutting around my face with scissors and dropping the pieces with me in them into the fireplace. Mom, what are you doing? She didn't even look up. Spring cleaning. You're cutting me out of every photo. These are cluttered. I'm simplifying. I grabbed a photo from her hand, showing my 5th birthday party. She'd already removed me from between my siblings, leaving a weird gap where the birthday boy should be. Mom, stop. These are our memories. They're my photos. I can edit them how I want. She kept cutting. My high school graduation, Christmas morning when I was 7, the vacation to Disney where I stood between mom and dad wearing mouse ears. Why are you doing this? Your room needs repainting too. I'm thinking beige. My room? The guest room. We're converting it. I live in that room. She finally looked up with cold eyes. No one lives in that room. Mom, I'm your son, Evan. I've lived here for 19 years. I have 2 children, Lena and Noah. She went back to cutting. I watched my face fall into the fire from last Thanksgiving's photo. My phone rang. Aunt Melissa calling. Hey Evan, is your mom okay? She just called saying she only has 2 kids. She's destroying photos right now, cutting me out. What? Put her on. Mom wouldn't take the phone. Tell Melissa she must be thinking of someone else's family. I ran upstairs to my room. She'd already started. My posters were gone. My trophies from track. My clothes were in garbage bags. Mom! She came upstairs with a paint roller. Why are you yelling in the guest room? Because it's my room. We've never used this room. I called my dad at Fort Bragg where he was stationed. Dad, Mom's losing it. She's pretending I don't exist. Put her on, Evan. She won't talk. She's erasing me from everything. What do you mean? Cutting me out of photos. Saying she has 2 kids. Painting my room. I'm coming home early. Tell her I'll be there tomorrow. Tomorrow? He hung up. Something in his voice sounded off. Lena came home from college that evening. She walked past me like I was invisible. Lena, tell Mom to stop. She looked through me. Tell Mom to stop what? Cutting me out of photos. What photos? Noah came out of his room. My younger brother who I'd shared bunk beds with for 10 years. Noah, please. He walked downstairs. Mom, who's that stranger in the hallway? What stranger, honey? They were all in on it. My entire family was pretending I didn't exist. The next morning, I heard Dad's car in the driveway. Mom had finished destroying everything. Every photo, every trace of me was gone. Dad walked through the door in his uniform. Mom ran to him, but he walked right past her to me. Evan, go pack whatever's left of your things. Daniel, Mom said quickly. This disturbed neighbor boy has been— Stop it, Susan. He's been claiming to be our son. He broke in. Dad looked at her with disgust. I know about the affair. The room went silent. What affair? Mom's voice was shaking. 19 years ago, while I was deployed. Evan was born 9 months later. He's yours. The dates. I was gone February through October. Evan was born in November. I can do math. Mom's face crumpled. I was lonely. You were gone so long, and you've been lying for 19 years. I didn't want to lose you, so your solution was to erase our son? He's not your son. He is my son. He's the only one who called me every week during deployment. Lena and Noah? Too busy. But Evan never missed a call. Dad looked at me. Hello, Evan, he said quietly. I think it's time you leave. My heart shattered. Even knowing the truth, he was choosing her. I headed for the door, but Dad followed me out carrying 2 duffel bags. Where are you going? Mom screamed from the doorway. Dad threw the bags in his truck. Get in, Evan. I stood there confused. What? I guess we should go apartment hunting now. What? But you said you're my son. You're the only one who always called me. I don't care what that crazy witch says. But I'm not. Biology doesn't make a father. 19 years of baseball practices, homework help, and weekly phone calls does. You're mine. Mom was crying on the porch. You can't leave. This is your family. Lena and Noah came outside looking confused. Dad? Lena called out. You 2 chose to go along with erasing your brother. You can stay with that choice. We drove away. Mom still screaming. Dad drove us to a hotel first. I knew when you were born, he said quietly. The math was wrong, but you were this tiny baby who needed a father, so I became one.
Click the link on the homepage to watch the full follow-up for free.